What's up, everybody? My name's Josh Bragan, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a workout that you can perform in your own home and on your own time, all right? So with this workout, it is going to be focusing mainly on the upper body, and we will be performing about 3 exercises per body part, okay? This workout will last most likely about an hour, depending on how many sets and repetitions you would like to perform. Let's get into it. For this workout, we are going to be using these 3 household items because a good majority of the people at home don't have weights or resistance bands at their disposal. So what you will need is a normal bath towel. This will come in very handy for a lot of the exercises we are going to perform. Second, you're going to need any sort of book or smaller, flatter object that you can hold in between your hands firmly. And lastly, you're going to need a full water bottle, which hopefully by the end of this workout, it will not be full. And those are the 3 things you're gonna need for this workout. To start off our workout, we're gonna be focusing on the first major muscle group of the upper body, which will be our chest. So to start, our first exercise will be push-ups. So if you struggle with normal push-ups, feel free to begin on your knees, okay? And we are going to do slowly come down, pause for 1 second, and push back to your starting position, okay? So with this, I would like for you to do 3 to 4 sets of about 12 reps each. So for the second exercise of our workout program, we are gonna be, again, focusing on the chest, but this time we are going to be focusing on the outer ridge of the chest, okay? And in order to do this, we are gonna return to the push-up position, and if you cannot do a normal push-up, I highly suggest you start on your knees. That is totally fine, okay? So we return to the normal position, and we will be going down with one arm and pushing back up to the starting position, okay? This workout does come alternating, so you're going to do each arm, and this exercise you want to do about 3 sets, and you want to aim for about 12 to 14 reps overall. For our third and final chest movement, we are going to be performing a mind-to-muscle chest exercise. For this, all you're going to need is some smaller object that you can firmly press between your hands throughout the entire range of motion. For example, I am using a small book, and I am just going to plant my feet, firmly press on the book, bring it close to your chest, and all you're going to do is push forward and concentrate on squeezing your chest the entire way through. You slowly pull the book back and press it forward. If you would like to hit your upper chest, what you can do is firmly, again, press the book together and push it up. This will focus more on the top of your chest rather than the overall chest itself. For this exercise, you're gonna wanna perform about 3 sets and 15 reps apiece. And the entire way through the exercise, make sure that you are focusing on that mind-to-muscle connection. So now we will be switching to our shoulder exercises. Our first shoulder workout is going to be pike push-ups. These are very similar to normal push-ups, but instead you are going to bring your feet closer to your hands and put your butt in the air. So they look like this. What these work on is your anterior deltoids. These are going to focus more on the overall shoulder rather than being a chest workout. You are going to want to do 3 sets of these with about 10 to 12 reps. Our second shoulder exercise is going to be quote unquote lateral raises. I know at home most people don't have dumbbells, so if you can find yourself a flat wall, then you can do this exercise. All you're going to do is keep your whole entire arm firmly pressed against this wall. Give yourself about a 30-degree angle, and you are just going to push off with your hand, okay? You will feel this in your shoulder, and if you need more mind-to-muscle connection, you can hold your shoulder while you perform this exercise. It looks like this. For this exercise, you want to do about 3 sets with 15 reps apiece on each arm. For our third and final shoulder exercise, we are going to be performing a variation of front delt raises. All you will need for this exercise is a towel or shirt that you can firmly hold in your hands about shoulder width apart. Focus again on the mind to muscle connection throughout the entirety of the movement. So start down here by your hips, firmly hold the towel and bring it up, bring it back down. A side view of this looks just like this, okay? For this exercise, as it is on the lighter side, because most people do not have dumbbells at their disposal, you're gonna wanna do about 3 sets with 20 repetitions. So we are now moving on to our tricep exercises. These are going to be the last 3 exercises of the pushing movements for the upper body. To start, our first exercise is known as Sphinx Pushups. What these are is a normal push-up position, which looks like this, but instead of it being a normal push-up, you are going to drop your shoulders down. So again, if you need to, for anybody that struggles with normal push-ups, you can perform these on your knees, but if you can do it in a normal push-up position, that is preferred. A Sphinx push-up looks like this. This exercise will focus heavily on the triceps, and you want to perform 3 sets of 12 repetitions. For our second tricep exercise, we are going to be performing tricep dips. For this exercise, again, you want to make sure that you are contracting the muscle the entirety of the movement. Okay, a tricep dip you can perform on any elevated surface that you have, possibly the edge of a bed, edge of a couch, anything that you can find. For me, I'm going to be using the side of this couch. What you want to do is take a seat, plant your hands on the surface, move your feet out 1 step, and then come all the way down, push all the way back up. So for these tricep dips, as we do not have much weight bearing on this exercise, you're gonna wanna do 3 sets of about 15 to 20 repetitions. All right, for our third and final tricep exercise, we are going to be doing tricep overhead presses. So for this exercise, you are going to need any sort of your daily water bottles, filled with water, of course, because we need a little resistance in there. But for this exercise, you are going to put that water bottle above your head, okay? And then you are going to press your tricep to its full extent and then bring it back down. And again, this movement is very important with the mind to muscle connection, so if you need to, you can place your opposite hand on your tricep and you can feel the muscle contract as you push, just like this. So for this exercise, you're gonna wanna perform 3 to 4 sets with about 15 to 20 repetitions per set. So we will now be moving on to our pull exercises of the upper body. To start this, we are going to work on the largest muscle group, which is going to be our back. The first exercise we will be doing is lat pulls. All you need for this is a towel and a grip about a little over shoulder width apart. You want to do this on your stomach laying on the floor, but to demonstrate here, I will show this is the movement that we are performing. Pull the towel down, pretty much touching the lowest part of your neck and pushing back up. So this is what it looks like on the ground. With this exercise, you want to make sure to keep your feet firmly on the ground the entire way. And again, this is really focusing on the mind to muscle connection, so you want to feel that squeeze in your back throughout the entirety of the movement. For this exercise, perform 3 sets with 15 repetitions. For our second back exercise, we're going to be performing Supermans. What this exercise is going to focus on is the lower area of your back, right through this, right here. And you're going to be laying flat on the ground. I will demonstrate this in a second, but what you're going to do is put your arms straight out and you are going to just squeeze your lower back as tight as you can. And this is what it looks like. For this exercise, you want to be sure to pause when your back is fully contracted. This will allow for the tightest squeeze. And you want to perform 3 sets with about 10 repetitions. For our third and final of the back exercises, we're going to be doing upright rows. So for this exercise, again, you will only need a towel, which is very nice because it allows you to wipe the sweat away after you're done with your set. But for this exercise, you want to slightly bend your knees and bring your shoulders just over your toes. You're going to pull the towel as tight as you can and bring it up to your chest, squeezing throughout the entire movement. For this exercise, you want to perform 3 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions. So we will now be moving on to our bicep exercises. For the first exercise, we're going to be performing rows. But I know this usually coincides with your back, but here it is going to be, instead of pulling towards our hip, we're going to pull with our elbows. So all you need is something that you can hold on to and lean back here and focus on pulling through your elbow in the contraction of your bicep rather than pulling towards the hip, working on your back. So for this exercise, you're going to want to perform 3 sets with 20 repetitions for each arm. So for our second bicep exercise, we are going to be performing curls. But what we're going to use is our everyday water bottle, okay? You do want to make sure this has a secure lid on the top, as you will be tilting it to the side. So for this, we're going to be focusing on the short head of the bicep. We will put our opposite arm underneath our elbow so that it keeps our bicep in front of the body the entire range of motion, okay? And through the entirety of the movement, make sure you are squeezing your bicep as tight as you can. This is what it looks like. For this exercise, you want to make sure whenever you get your bicep fully contracted that you are squeezing and pausing for about 1 second. And for this exercise, again, we are going to do 3 sets with a minimum of 15 repetitions going up to 25 per arm. For our final of the 3 bicep exercises, as well as the last exercise of the workout program, we're going to be performing constant tension hammer curls. The only thing you're going to need for this exercise is a towel. So, as the biceps should already be pretty tired, this constant tension exercise is going to be done like this. Grip the towel at one end with your working arm, step on the towel, and the towel should be tight when the arm is at a 90-degree angle. What you're going to do for this is you're going to squeeze as hard as you can, pulling the towel up towards the sky and holding this for about 20 to 30 seconds. And again, for the other arm, step on it with your opposite foot, 90-degree angle, and squeeze for about 20 to 30 seconds. For this exercise, you want to perform 3 to 4 sets, and each set you want to do a 20 to 30 second hold. Here we are. You just finished your first workout. Congratulations, you guys did a great job. But now here I am with this towel that has been used so many times throughout our workout, and I hope you can use it one last time after you take a shower and wipe that stinky scent off your bodies.